up over the past several months for Aldridge.
But we're just not seeing that same out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Karis LeVert is out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. And for Brooklyn, they've got Griffin. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Durant in at the small forward position. And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
And Doris for the Pacers with Miles Turner and Domantas Sabonis, 2 talented young big men. Does that make it a log jam at that center position?
I don't think on the offensive end there's a problem. Both can space the floor with their shooting. Sabonis is an exceptional passer. I think the challenge is on the defensive end, and the reason being both are exceptional defending close to the cup.
Free throw good, Sabonis. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
And this Pacers franchise, 6 ABA championships, but none so far in the NBA.
Well, Greg, they haven't been there very much, right? Their only finals trip came back in 2000. It took a Lakers squad led by Shaq and Kobe to 6 games. But ever since, they've been chomping at the bit to try to get back.
And for Blake Griffin, always a great outside shooter for the power forward position, Greg, but he's added range the last few seasons.
Take a break.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Griffin go from a guy who might take 1-3 a game to someone putting up about 6 a night. The results have been there for him as he shoots a respectable rate from beyond.
That free throw good from Griffin.
The Nets had to be so judicious and so smart with every move they made because they did not have top draft selections. So you have to use cap space to acquire picks. They had to find sleepers in the draft. They had to find players who were probably undervalued and then develop those players. This is an organization that used every tool at their disposal.
And Doris, the Nets showed they could manufacture a rebuild.
Kevin, what the Nets did was not easy, but to me it shows you exactly how critical quality front office personnel is to the success of an organization, and the Nets were on point throughout the process.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Harden. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Logged in the pass to Sabonis. Dishes to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. LeVert in the corner. Turner trying to free himself up. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Brogdon finds LeVert. Goes back up. Brooklyn with the rebound. Left side, KD. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
What a play.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Warren against Durant. Passes it to LeVert. He can't get it to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Griffin kicks to Irving. Three-pointer. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
Brogdon outside. Pass to Sabonis.
Hey, yo, right here.
Shot to stop the run. He gets it in there.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Irving dishes to Harden. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Aldridge, no luck.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Warren kicks to Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. He dishes it to Warren. Over KD. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And that one is good.
Yeah, how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
LeVert the pass to Turner. Irving against Brogdon. Back to Turner. Over in the corner, Warren. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Well, T.J. Warren, the catch-and-shoot jumper is pure.
Irving looking over the floor. Harden finds Griffin. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. 4-point game. Outside Warren. Back to Sabonis. Fires from deep. And the shot by Warren, no good. Nets leading by 4 to the paint. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
There's the pass to Sabonis. Warren against KD. Pass to LeVert. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds in the game. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
It's tipped.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
Warren kicks to Brogdon. Warren the pass to Brogdon. Knocked loose. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pulls it from the elbow. Here's Sabonis. Turner trying to free himself up. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Domantas Sabonis enters the league as the 11th pick in 2016. That first season, I don't think people understood how good he could be. His improvement, his ability as a promising big man in this league, unquestioned at this point.
check out stats for Durant. He's coming off an excellent season. 8th in scoring, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is hyped. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
Irving against Brogdon. Here's Warren. And that one hits back iron.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
That free throw good from Brogdon. A lot of players have taken their game to another level. A lot of improvement they've done individually. Any surprises that have caught your eye, Doris, over the years?
Yeah, I would say probably maybe the greatest single individual leap I've ever seen is by the reigning most improved player, and that's Pascal Siakam. Couldn't get in the rotation consistently in the postseason, and then became such an integral part of an NBA championship team. Kemba Walker, who is an all-star caliber player, all-NBA level guy, continues to stay in the lab and keep improving. So a ton of guys, Domantas Sabonis, another young big who's been incredible. Just great to see guys progress.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Warren against Durant, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Lamb, he's checked in for Indiana. And here's Sabonis. He's coming off a 28-point game against Boston. Clock at 6. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And they're moving it up. Here's Harden. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Harden's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Brogdon finds Turner. And a wide open look for Lamb. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Brogdon against Irving. Harden outside. Launches a 3. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's foul number 2 for him. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Pacers trail by 3. Now, here's Brogdon.
Get the perimeter.
Pass to Sabonis. Kicks to Warren. Back to Sabonis. Here's Lamb. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. KD passes to Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
Up top, Sabonis. Defended by Griffin. The 3 from Warren. Kept alive by Indiana. Shots good by Turner.
Well, Kevin, you love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Here's Irving. Outside Durant. 3-pointer. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Lamb, guarded by Harden. Lamb with the ball. Pass to Sabonis. He kicks to Warren. Turner trying to free himself up, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Warren. Brooklyn leading by 3. Outside Irving. The pass to Griffin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical.
And the first one drops.
And for the Nets, team dinners, you go to their practice facility, a beautiful rooftop space for team gatherings. Building chemistry is a focus for this franchise.
And that's not surprising, Greg, given that their front office is part of the San Antonio Spurs tree, so to speak. So staying connected as teammates, especially valuable in today's NBA. Love the culture here.
A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and being patient. Because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical thinking guard who knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
Well, that's a good way to look at it. And Brogdon, here we go. Great D that time from Griffin. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Lamb dishes to Turner. Brogdon against Irving. Back to Turner. 6 to shoot. Brogdon kicks to Turner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 3rd assist on the night. Brogdon against Irving. Passes to Durant. There's the 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Pass to Lamb. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Yep, it counts. Lamb's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Outside Jordan. Kicks it to KD. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lamb passes to McDermott. Brogdon outside. They double him with Jordan. Pass to McDermott. Shoots over Griffin. McDermott can't get it to go. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. At one time a poor free throw shooter, DeAndre Jordan has really improved this part of his game, and he was asked back when he was struggling if he had ever considered shooting them underhand like some have in the past.
I haven't. I've never tried it. I've never secretly tried it in practice or anything like that. I think I'm going to try to shoot it regular for a while and if that's my last resort, then so be it.
You know, he's made some progress with his method, though.
Yeah, him, Drummond, Capella, a lot of the guys who were getting the hack-a-shack treatment have made great strides.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Harris. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Jordan in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The pass to Leaf. Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Harden. Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. Now, McDermott still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Here's Harden. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
And here's McConnell. Now here's Sabonis. He kicks it to McDermott. Shot clock at 6. Back to Sabonis. Passes it to McDermott. Fires the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Harris. And the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Stolen by Durant. In transition, here come the Nets. Durant's got the ball for the finish. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the all-time list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable scorer.
And Brooklyn has possession. Brooklyn leading by 9. Dinwiddie passes to Harris. Jordan with it. Harden outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. But 3. Harden can't hit. And with Durant, perhaps the most amazing part, he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
Kevin, his scores are just so easy for him that you forget you aren't supposed to see 7-foot sharpshooters doing it. He can score from anywhere in any fashion and can hold his own with any player in history in terms of how unguardable he is.
First free throw is good.
And something that's troubled Indiana the last 3 years, rebounding.
I think, Greg, it's probably manifested at both ends of the floor, right? Some of it's about roster construction, some of it's about style of play, some of it's about philosophy. But their inability to control the glass has at times had an impact on them.
And Land drops them both. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did on high school at a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounder, DeAndre Jordan III.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Outside, Lamb. Pass to Sabonis. Now, here's McConnell. Dinwiddie covering. Goes up on the high post. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. KD dishes to Dinwiddie. Harden outside. Inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And the pass to Jordan. It's hauled in by Leaf.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Passes it to McConnell. Back to Lamb. Pass to McDermott. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Deflects the pass. Dinwiddie with the steal. The finish. And it's Harden slamming it down.
What a defensive effort from Spencer Dinwiddie. The wingspan and the hustle create these steals.
Here's McConnell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down low and stolen by Jordan. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Durant. Harden's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Sabonis. Outside, Lamb. Back to Sabonis. Will it go? And once again off the mark by Indiana. Nets leading by 14. The three from Harden. The Pacers pull it in. Sabonis has got 7 rebounds in the game. McConnell passes to Leaf. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Harris. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lamb. No good on the 3. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to Golden State. It's Harden with the drive. Rebounded by Lamb.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
McDermott with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Leaf. Here's McConnell. Takes a 3. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And here's a look at some numbers for James Harden. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged 36 points a game, 7 assists and 6 rebounds. And you love his anticipation, all those steals. He's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
There's a sneakiness, a craftiness. You think he's not watching, and suddenly he's taking the ball in the other direction.
It's picked off. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And see what's coming up for Indiana. On Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins, given how strong they've been playing.
McConnell scanning the floor. The dish now to Lamb. Sabonis kicks to McConnell. Lets it go with a three. Lamb, good. Lamb's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Harden against Sabonis. Here's Jordan. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
McConnell with it. Picked up by Harris. Pass to Sabonis. Over in the corner, Lamb. 5 to shoot. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 19-7 run. Durant, that's good. Durant's got 18 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Leave passes to Lamb. Over Harden. Lamb, good. 12 points for him.
Well, think about the Nets' Kenny Atkinson, a finalist last season for NBA Coach of the Year. This young coach got a well-deserved contract extension, and what I love is his team competes at a high level every night.
Here's Leaf. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim, just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Harden outside. No good with the triple. And Doris, you think about how hard this Brooklyn team competes. I think they take right after their head coach.
I don't think there's any doubt, Kevin. Coach Atkinson is still willing to get on the court and jump into drills with his players. Let's remember, going back to the early days of his career, he was a player development coach. And before that, yes, he even played. That effort and willingness to break a sweat very much reflected in his group.
Here's Lamb. And again, it's Indiana.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Dinwiddie up top. He's covered by McConnell. Pass to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. Harden missing again.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
There's a minute 47 left now here in the second. Here's Leaf. Rebound, Brooklyn. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's Durant with the drive. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Durant's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, KD just lethal on the drive to the rack, and he gets a head of steam behind him. Forget about it.
McConnell passes to Lamb. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Pass to Durant. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pacers trail by 13. Now McConnell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The Pacers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Some changes for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Harris. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Sabonis. T.J. Warren comes in for T.J. Leaf. LeVert's checked in for McDermott. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Woo! Way to go, baby!
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. 10-point lead. And there's the pass to Harden. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And you look at the cast-offs that have found success in Brooklyn, Doris, a great part of the Nets story.
And I think what the players appreciate is the team that gave them their first real shot to play significant minutes. That buy-in and urge to prove themselves a part of what makes their culture special.
And so he hits both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pacers trail by 12. And here is Brogdon.
What's the roll?
Warren on the wing, defended by Griffin. And the shot by Warren, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
From deep, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their transition game has been in full effect. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and I'm just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 24 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's clearly shaken off his mediocre performance from their last game as he has been dominant in the first half tonight. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Yeah, we saw what Durant can give you. Dead-eye shooting, off the catch, off the dribble, and in the post. And defensively, with the long arms, he seems to be in the right position to make some kind of impact.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Pacers trail by 14. On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got Miles Turner. T.J. Warren out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard. And Warren, here we go. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Harden, good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
LeVert against Harden, passes to Lamb. And here is Brogdon. 6 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
With the Indiana Pacers, you know you're a small market team, and it's led to a little bit of a shuffle personnel-wise. What's incredible, they continue to put a competitive product on the floor year in and year out.
And he knocks down the first one. Doris, you're right. The Pacers have made the playoffs 8 of the last 9 seasons. Remarkable consistency.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kev. It starts at the top and sort of trickles down from ownership to the front office down to the head coach. This is a solid operation through and through.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. Brogdon hits them both. Now here's Irving. To the middle, here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Nets leading by 16. Durant with a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. Irving against Brogdon. Pass to LeVert. The kick out to Warren. Looking to get back on track here. And no good. Nice D from Aldridge.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Harden against LeVert. Pass to Griffin. Outside, KD. Aldridge kicks to Harden. Aldridge trying to break free. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Irving against Brogdon. Outside Warren. A baseline J. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Well, think back to Karis LeVert's career at Michigan. It was marred by 3 foot surgeries in just 22 months. And obviously the medical red flags caused his draft stock to dip. But credit the Nets, who picked him up with the 20th pick back in 2016.
The Pacers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And the ankle injury for LeVert last season, more of a freak accident.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about it, he comes down on top of another player. It ends up costing him 3 months. But even through these tough injuries, what we know, Karis LeVert has shown when healthy, he can be special.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that Caris LeVert can flat out score the basketball. I think the key for him moving forward, just become more and more efficient because the ability is there.
Here's Harden. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Harden's got 20.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Warren against Durant. Warren kicks to Turner. Drills the three-pointer. Turner's got 8 points.
Well, good poise from Turner. You do not have to let the clock affect your shot. Really nice.
Irving passes to Aldridge. Dishes it to Harden. In the corner, it's Griffin. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brogdon against Aldridge. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis.
You got him!
Over Irving. Sabonis, no good. Brooklyn leading by 14. It's Durant with the drive. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 4 assists now tonight. Brogdon outside. Now the pass to Warren. The baseline J. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Griffin finds Harden. Drills it from outside. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Passes it to Warren. Outside Turner. There's the triple. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the shot goes down.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And the Pacers call time here.
There are very few players in the world who can do what Kevin Durant does. Under duress of the playoffs or a big moment in the game, Kevin Durant has the skill set and the mentality necessary to finish opponents off.
Change here. Holiday's checked in. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Malcolm Brogdon, number 1.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
Pacers trail by 21. Pass to Sabonis. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Sabonis has got 10 points in the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Aldridge dishes to Durant. Back to Aldridge.
You have to remember, the Nets surrendered their draft pick every year for 5 straight years, between the years 2014 to 2018. How they turned that into a playoff run last year, one of the great stories in the league.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Both free throws good from Aldridge. And the Pacers with possession here. Here's LeVert. On the wing, Holiday. Here's the floater. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. And Doris, you're right. Those picks you're referring to surrendered by the Nets in their 2013 trade with the Celtics.
And think about it, Kev. That transaction was one in a string of trades by the Nets, trading their picks for veterans. This 2019 draft, only the second time the Nets controlled their pick in the last 9 years. What they have achieved in the face of that is nothing short of remarkable.
And he makes the first. Brogdon hits them both. A lot of people look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
Now the feed to Turner. No good on that one. Aldridge with some nice D.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
Brogdon outside. Basket counts. Brogdon's got 10.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Harden the pass to Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, there is an ease with which Kevin Durant plays the game. This guy knows I can score from anywhere right now.
LeVert kicks to Brogdon. Back to LeVert. Brogdon outside. Here's Sabonis. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Irving against Brogdon. Aldridge trying to break free. Irving can't hit.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
I think the Indiana Pacers, as an organization, a team that tries to grow its own superstars. Miles Turner, certainly a guy in that conversation. The 11th pick back in 2015, he has gotten better every single year.
Dinwiddie's checked in for James Harden. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Doris, you look at Turner's impact. It's definitely at both ends of the floor.
No doubt, Kev. Turner was the league leader in blocks last season. He became a much more efficient three-point shooter, and now all of a sudden he's becoming a better facilitator out of the post. Just great development.
Irving against Brogdon. Feeds it to Turner. Griffin with some nice D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Pacers trail by 21. Brogdon with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Brogdon kicks to LeVert. Pass to Sabonis. Brogdon outside. 5 on the clock. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Dinwiddie. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, just incredible ability on the drive. This guy, Spencer Dinwiddie, so difficult to contain.
LeVert with it. Brogdon outside. And there's the pass to Sabonis over Irving. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. For 3. That one misses. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Holiday against Durant. And Durant comes to help. The wide open look here for Holiday. And the 3 off target. Nets leading by 23. Dinwiddie passes to Durant. And KD throws it down.
Boy, phenomenal decision-making from the young guard. Spencer Dinwiddie, nicely done, putting it on time and on target.
Passes it to LeVert. Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sabonis.
And here are the numbers for Turner. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points a game last season. Over 2.5 blocks and 7 rebounds. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Well, I love it. Drivers think they see a crease to the lane and go for it. And eventually, he shuts the door.
Dinwiddie dishes to Griffin. The rebound by Turner.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Griffin, and the Pacers can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And finished off by Griffin.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Pass to Sabonis. It's LeVert on the wing. From deep three-point range, kept alive. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Left side Irving. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. That's good from Irving.
I think you know that Kyrie Irving has such great love and passion for the game of basketball. This guy is on fire to get better.
And Turner kicks to LeVert. 16 seconds left in the third. Back to Turner. They need this one. Brooklyn with the rebound. Griffin's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Dinwiddie. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. How about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Also out there, Joe Harris. Griffin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Spencer. Harris passes to Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. Griffin. From deep. It's rebounded by Indiana.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Griffin with the steal. He feeds it to Dinwiddie. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, this is a point guard who can flat get off the floor. Dinwiddie using his vertical to his advantage.
Now McConnell. The pass to Bitadze. Back to Holiday for the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Aldridge has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Here's Dinwiddie. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow. He got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First one at the line is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Caruch is checked in for Brooklyn. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Blake Griffin. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Passes to Bitadze. 6 on the shot clock. Uncovered. Count that one. Bitadze's got his first bucket of the night.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Here's Caruch. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And second-round pick Kurucs ended up starting most of last season for the Nets as a rookie.
Well, think about it. Back in Europe, this guy was playing limited minutes for Barcelona. Some said they were trying to hide him from NBA scouts. But there is no question he is on everyone's radar now, Kev.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Pacers shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Here's McConnell. Count the basket.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Dinwiddie outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the 6'6" point guard, Spencer Dinwiddie, a second-round pick of the Detroit Pistons in 2014. You know, Greg, they might have wished they held on to him.
One of the most improved players in our league. Last season, he signed that 4-year, $48 million extension from the Nets, rewarding his growth.
First free throw is good.
Well, to me, it's the size, the strength, and the IQ of Spencer Dinwiddie that's so impressive. This guy is unique at the point guard position.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Indoors at times, he's been the Nets' best player. Spencer Dinwiddie rewarded last season with a 3-year, $34 million extension.
Well, I think he's earned it, Kevin, right? Because he has started for them, he has come off the bench, and to this young man's great credit, he has accepted and excelled in either role. And I'll tell you, it's unusual for a point guard at 6'6". He has done nothing but enhance his versatility.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
He gets that one.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie going to that floater game, it's second nature at this point.
Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Holiday, and again it's Indiana converting. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Harris passes to Karuch. Here's Luwawu from past the arc. The shot that time not on target. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to McConnell. Clock at 6. Back to Holiday. Here's the 3. But they recover it. Bitadze. Here's Leaf. And finally they hit one.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Dinwiddie. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. And he recovers it. Karuch passes to Claxton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Some changes for Indiana. Edmund Sumner comes in for Doug McDermott. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. That one is no good. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Sumner passes to Bitadze. Pass to Leaf. And they pick up 2. Leaf's got 4 points this quarter. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And the pass to Claxton. From deep. Pacers with the rebound. Here's Sumner. Bounce pass, Holiday. Bitadze, the pass to Holiday. To the right side. 4 on the shot clock. Bitadze can't hit. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Dinwiddie dishes to Harris. Dinwiddie right side. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here to end the cold streak. And the Nets miss again. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Bitadze. Fades away. No good on that one. Bitadze's gone 1 of 4 so far. Pass to Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Here's Luwawu. Harris outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pacers shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. And Rodions Kurucs picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Musa comes in for Joe Harris. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. The pass to Sumner. Kicks to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock from outside the arc. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Stolen by Holiday. To the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. They get the rebound. Leaf passes to Sumner. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Temple. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Holiday kicks to Holiday. With the floater, Bitadze. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Bitadze's got 4 this quarter.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Temple, guarded by Holiday. Back to Temple. Launches it. The shot comes out, and Indiana will go the other way with it. Poked away. Passes it to Claxton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Holiday goes in. Rebounded by Temple.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Luwawu, the pass to Temple. Pass to Kurucs. Here's Luwawu. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Leaf. Leaf's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Holiday. Holiday up top. Pass to Sumner. No one near him. And he drops that one in. Here's Temple. the pass to Claxton. Back to Temple. Passes it to Karuch. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Leaf. Leaf's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Sumner. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Temple. Pass to Karuch. And he banks in the layup. And here's Holiday. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Pass to Bitadze. Over Claxton. The offensive rebound. Shot's good by Leaf.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Temple. The pass to Karuch. And the basket is good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Brooklyn.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Kevin Durant.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
To the paint, here's Sumner. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Passes it to Karuch. Here's Temple, 6 to shoot. Pass to Musa. Shoots the 3. No good that time, and Indiana will go the other way with it. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Holiday. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Claxton. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. With Kyrie Irving, it's early in the season, so what's the most important thing to getting off on the right foot?
Great days of practice, honestly, and being prepared. Always communicating and trusting each other. That's going to be the biggest word for us this year is trust. Like I said, consistency and trust.
We will see. It's a long season if you can get that done, Kyrie. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.